welcome back everybody. We're going to start with week 8 of the curriculum, which is turtle, top and bottom. We're going to look at a Granby roll to return to the closed guard or open guard when we're on the bottom of turtle. Then we're going to look at 2 ways to attack the turtle from the top. Turtle top for you. Okay, so to do a Granby roll or a front roll to return to the turtle from the closed guard, or return to the closed guard from the turtle, we're essentially just doing a forward roll. We're just changing the trajectory a little bit. So this is the same forward roll that we do as part of the warm-up. So it's the basically top one shoulder, roll through, okay, except I'm changing my trajectory. So I'm not doing it in a straight line anymore. I'm doing it around my opponent. So basically my outside leg opens and kicks around in a big circle around my partner. So essentially, instead of going forward, I tuck and I go in a circle, right? And I reach out and grab a hold of my partner as I land. So, always I'm tucking the near shoulder, so the shoulder that's close to my partner, okay? I kind of look away from my partner, and then I'm gonna get myself under my hips as I begin my roll. As I begin my roll, I wanna make contact with my partner with my near side leg. Okay, this is gonna help me direct my roll. And then this other leg, I try to make a wide circle to return it to my partner, the other side of his body. If you can get foot to the hip, that's great. As soon as we land, we wanna make contact with our partner and make some grips. It doesn't really matter what our grips are initially, just that we make some grips. So you don't wanna land and then stare at your partner gripless as he initiates some sort of guard pass. So we land and just reach out and make grips as soon as possible. From here, you may be able to sometimes climb right back to closed guard, and if you can, that's great. But you might also end up playing an open guard. Okay. So a few of the finer points here. So if you go over the wrong shoulder, you're going to give your partner side control. So if I go to roll to this side, then as I come down, basically, I drop my partner into the side control right on top of me. Okay, so it's important that we go with the correct shoulder. So it's going to be this side. Second, it's important that my weight is borne by my shoulders. Okay, so I'm not trying to, once I'm in the roll, I don't want to put my weight on my neck or my head, because I don't want to weight my neck and my head and have my partner drop his weight on me. So instead, my weight should be on my shoulder. Okay, and then as I go, again, I grab my partner with my leg, and then I want to make as wide a circle with this leg as I can, because it stops Conan from grabbing it. So if he grabs it here, but I make a wide circle, I can roll all the way through cleanly to the guard. If my leg makes a narrow or a small circle, however, sometimes my partner can take side control. So I'm going through and I don't move my leg much, my partner can, throw my leg to the mat and then crush me into side control. Okay? So I want to use a wide circle as much as possible. Okay? I also, if possible, I want to police my partner's grips a little bit. So if my partner is on this side, like he would love to establish like a grip around my waist, like this sort of tight waist grip. If I can avoid it, I'd like to prevent my partner from having that grip. So as he's reaching there, I'm kind of blocking my hip with my elbow to try and stop. If your partner tries to make that grip over your arm, okay, he kind of gifts me this out the back door escape. Okay, so your partner, a savvy partner won't make that grip. It has to come in between your rib cage and your arm. Okay, so if I can block that grip, that's kind of my cue that it's safe to roll, tuck, and go through. Okay, and bring my partner back to the guard. Once you have a sense of the timing of the Granby roll, you can roll through that grip. Okay, but initially it's a little bit risky. Again, it can basically lead to the same outcome as when we make a small circle with our outside leg. So if Conan has that grip, that tight-waisted grip, okay, and if I do a roll and it's kind of like weak or timed poorly, like as I roll, like I probably put myself in side control. Okay, if, however, you have good timing and you have a little bit of power in the roll, you can blast through their open arm. Okay, so if I'm here, even if Conan has it, like I have to be a little careful, especially if I can open my angle to my partner just a little bit, open and then go. I can kind of just push through the arm anyway, and almost ignore it. But that does take a little bit more timing and familiarity with the move. So I think when you're first working with this, first learning this technique, I would say skip it if your partner has a good grip around your waist. Okay, but as you become more familiar with it, experiment with rolling through their arm and
then just blast through and return to the guard anyway.